Okay guys, I'm about to start this huge family food prep. So I've actually prepped a little bit, but when I do my food prep, it actually, takes me a few hours in a day. But even though it takes me a while during the day, my food is already prepped for the whole entire week. I usually prep between 5 and 7 days. So, but anyway, it takes a whole load off. You already know what you're eating. Everything is already portioned out. So I'm going to take you guys through what I do. I'm actually prepping for myself and David and the kids. The kids is pretty much eating what David is eating. I'm eating just a little bit different, but everything is pretty much all healthy. I do season my food, whether I season it with Flavor Gods or a lot of stuff with low sodium or whatsoever, but my foods are seasoned. So a lot of things that I do a lot of steaming and a lot of grilling, a lot of baking within all of my food preps. I do eat some fried foods, but I might eat fried foods maybe like every 3 to 4 months or something like that. I don't fry in here a lot at all. So, and anyway, and then I do a lot of like, you guys see I got my pots and stuff right here already. I'm also preheating my oven for the chicken and everything. So I'm going to show you step by step what I'm going to be doing. And then also using my big oversized restaurant pans that helps me to get a lot of stuff done very, very quickly. Here you see is the chicken, and this chicken has actually been seasoned with this rotisserie chicken. I like to buy my seasoning in these big right here containers so I don't have to keep going back. This is rotisserie, and I also mixed some Flavor Gods, everything spicy. I have a lot of Flavor God seasonings, and this is everything spicy. I love, love, love this. But anyway, this is the bed of chicken that's all up in here, up under the green peppers and onions, because we will eat these as vegetables and stuff, all in that. It is all in there. I want all of this to just marinate all together. And this is just the chicken thighs and chicken legs. I'm actually going to get ready to put this in the oven at 350, and it's going to go for about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 at the most. And then I will pull it up and out of all of its juices, and then I will let it sit out a little bit and let it cool off before I actually start to put all the meals and stuff together. So this is how this is looking. So if you guys want to see that, all in a bed of green peppers and onions is going to be the rotisserie chicken that I'm actually getting ready to put into the oven right now. You guys just do not know how happy I am to be cooking on this new oven right now. So, get ready to get this in here. And I do cover it with aluminum foil. Heavy duty aluminum foil. And I try to make sure that I keep all of the heat in here and sealed really good. I try to seal it really, really good. Now I'm going to have more than one type of food cooking in here at one time, and I have to watch everything and actually check on it. So this is the chicken going in here first. Here I have my rice cooker. I've already added my 2 cups of water in here, and I got the power on. I have 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of brown rice that I'm actually putting in here. And what I'm going to do with this right here, you guys see this? You can actually put the green peppers and red peppers in there and let it all cook together so that you can have some mixed vegetables in there. Or you can actually mic this and add it on the end in case you don't want to have the mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mic these, and I'm going to cook my brown rice. So cover that up, and I'm going to hit brown rice, and I'm going to let that rip. Okay, here I have my 2 types of fish that I'm going to be preparing. Here, right here is some blackening seasoning right here, no MSG. And then I also have my everything spicy flavor guides that I'm going to actually be using. So, very happy with this. Right here, it is 0 calories actually in this blackening seasoning. And it's also 0 calories in this everything spicy. So what you guys see is this is some catfish and this is some salmon. And what I did was I actually oiled it, put a little bit of olive oil on there, and then I had it in the refrigerator till I took a shower. So, but anyway, what I'm going to do is I am going to put some blackening seasoning on both of these, and then I'm going to put them in the oven. And when I do this, I make sure I get everything all down in them very good. And I like for them to sweat. I do cover them. So I actually rub it in like a dry rub and make sure it's actually in there very, very good. So as you guys can see, this is how this is looking. And how you see all that oil right there, it's just a lot of water and stuff that was in there from when I had actually rinsed off the fish. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spray my pan. And the spray that I'm actually using is the same as always, vegetable oil. That's what I like to use. So I'm going to take this right here, catfish, and all of it's going to be in the oven. It's not going to take any time for this right here to be done. This catfish is going to be finished really before the salmon, but I'm going to leave it all in there together to sweat. So this salmon, what I'm going to do with the salmon is, you guys see how the salmon look, but I'm going to actually turn the salmon upside down. So it actually seals the seasoning into the fish. So that's how all of this looks. I'm actually going to change up my pans because of the catfish is actually going to be done before the salmon. So I'm actually going to put the salmon in this small pan here and let it cook itself. And then the catfish, I have actually switched it to this pan here. And I'm getting ready for these to go into the oven. I really got to break in this oven because the smell of this new oven and the newness that's breaking off, it's like, it's got this new smell to it. And, ooh, it's something. I mean, it don't stink, but I got to get used to it. So, I'm going to add these 2 pans of fish into the oven. This right here is the catfish going in. So all these smells and different aromas is going to be going on at the same time in this kitchen. And now I'm getting ready to put the salmon in. Gotta split this a little bit. Here's the salmon. And usually I put the salmon in without the top. But I'm going to actually put this on just for a little. And then I'll take it off a little bit later. So that's all of those in there. That's all of our meats. That's going to go in. Here you see I have both my broccoli and my asparagus, and I brought my water to a slight boil because I'm actually going to blanch my vegetables because I want them a little bit crunchy. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add some of the broccoli into this water. And you don't want to leave your vegetables in here for like more than 2 minutes because they'll get all soggy and everything. So you put them in here, and just when they turn like bright green, that's when you know that they are somewhat ready. You don't want to leave them in there too long. So this is some broccoli going in here. Yeah, you don't have to pack the pot too much. But when they turn bright green, they're pretty much ready. It's the first batch that's going in. And then this one right here is my asparagus. I'm also going to leave it in there for the same amount of time. Probably like a minute and a half or 2. And guys, when I tell you, your vegetables will be so beautiful and green. Not soggy, but yet crunchy. Have a little crunchiness to it. So with the asparagus that I got right here, all of this can actually fit into this pan. Let you guys see a little bit better how that looks. So just bring your pots to a slight boil and put them in there for a minute and a half or 2. Do not put your vegetables in the water for more than 2 minutes. They'll become soggy. And this right here is where I'm just blanching them a little bit. While I'm getting those ready, I'm actually going to go ahead and throw these right here into the mic. These are the red peppers and the green peppers that I'm going to be using in my brown rice. So I'm going to put these in the microwave for about 4 minutes. Because I really want those to be kind of soggy and soft when I mix it with my rice. Okay, now it's time to take these out, and all of these are done. And as you guys can see, they're a little bit, tiny bit tender, but they're not soggy. So some people put them in an ice bath to cool down. I don't. And this is easy cleanup too. If you prep the right way and clean up as you go, it's very easy cleanup. I heard you guys when you guys said that you want me to bring you guys more cooking videos, because you guys know I have done plenty of cooking videos, and I'm going to be bringing those back to you guys as well. That one off. Now I got to get these bad boys out. Okay, I'm going to check on the catfish because I know that it'll be done earlier. Let's see what this looks like. Check on the salmon. The salmon still has a bit ways to go. So, but let's check on this catfish. It is hot. Let me get down so you guys can see it. It is hot. Alright. Catfish is ready. And you guys see how it like draws up, it cooks down. And those juices and stuff, I will actually keep that for my brown rice. All the seasonings that I use is 0 calories here on this catfish. This is blackened oven baked catfish. These are the red peppers and green peppers that I have mic'd that I will actually use with my brown rice. I mic these in the microwave for 4 minutes and they are very tender. I will mix these with my brown rice and have these as a part of my vegetables. I'm going to take the salmon out. The salmon is pretty much ready. I took the aluminum foil off a little bit ago, and some of you guys, you don't know when your salmon is pretty much done or whatever. You can just see when the skin's okay. Timer just went off. The rice is done. So here's my brown rice. It's done. So now we're going to check on the chicken. Okay, I'm actually already putting the meals together, but now I'm going to, this chicken is ready. It should be ready. This out, move this over a little bit. And we're gonna check the chicken. Let me move you guys over here. So let you guys get a good look on what all this look like in this bed of vegetables. And I'm gonna let this cool a little bit before I actually start taking out all of this chicken. And I like to cook it like this because I don't want my protein to be dry. I like for it to be moist. So this is what it's looking like in the bed of vegetables. All this right here is chicken thighs and chicken legs that's actually in here. And this bed of vegetables will actually be eaten with the rice that David will be eating. And the girls will actually make barbecue chicken out of some of this. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like after I'm finished plating all of this stuff together. I'm starting to put the meals together. So as you guys can see back here in the back is the catfish and asparagus for myself. Also with the salmon and asparagus. There's some more red and green peppers that I'm going to have with some brown rice. So I also got one of the chicken legs with the asparagus. These back here are the bigger meals are for David. You guys know David is 6'4". He needs a little bit more than me. So he has the baked rotisserie chicken with the brown rice and broccoli. So these are actually his meals. David is also doing protein in the morning, protein shakes and stuff in the mornings to snack on. I'm going to be snacking on during the day, like some sardines or something. I also will be eating tomatoes, but I'm having to cook a little bit more brown rice because I'm going to add a little bit into my containers. But this is where we are and what we're having this week on food prep. So we have catfish, salmon, broccoli, asparagus, and baked rotisserie chicken.
what are y'all waiting on? I mean, what are y'all waiting on? Okay, let me think. What are y'all waiting on? What are y'all waiting on to subscribe to this vlog? I mean, our vlog is all over the place. Our family vlog is not just one thing. It's not just hair. It's not just makeup. It's not just fitness. It's all over the place. It's DIYs. It's everything about us in our everyday life that we bring to you guys. We don't want to bring you guys just one boring vlog where you guys know automatically what we're going to upload, you know, that we're fixing on something. We're bringing you all kind of stuff. I'm actually getting more back into my business side. But what are y'all waiting on? You guys better subscribe to this vlog. Come on and be one of my sweet treats. Welcome to Candyland.